people, welcome to the third in a special WWE SuperCard Season 4 exclusive previews featuring footage from the gameplay that I did while I was over at Cat Daddy HQ in Kirkland, Washington. And today, but I'm back with Ninja Boy and we're ready to play. Don't forget, of course, tomorrow, Wednesday, November 15, 2017, that is the day Season 4 launches. And what are you going to be doing? Can you wait? You're feeling the hype? You're ready for it? What we're going to do today, while I was out doing my bits and pieces, doing the interviews with the guys out there, which is one of the videos you'll see. That's the first video, and also doing the other bits and pieces, deciding what I thought were the best bits. I've done my top 5 video, that was the second video that went up. Today what I'm going to do is show you all the pack openings. Now when I first got into the game, I went a very quick look through the catalogue, and Ninja Boy hasn't seen any of this. So this is going to be exciting for him too. And for me, I was so busy whacking through the pack openings, trying to get a few cards to play the game with, I wasn't really noticing what I was doing. So there's going to be quite a few things here that I've not registered in this slow brain of mine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a very quick look at the catalogue to see some of the names that are in there, and then get in. There's basically, we've got 50k of Team Battleground points to spend, reward points. So for those of you saying is TBG carrying over, yes it is, and you'll see how much the packs cost there. And then we're going to move into a 250k pack opening extravaganza. Oh, I can't wait. Right, here we go. Now firstly, let's have a look at Ye Olde Team Battleground. Now, they gave me 50k Team Battleground points, and it was 51k for a pair. But just 1k extra. But anyway, look, what I would say here, as we look at these Titans, the first one up is Tyler Breeze. What I would say here is, people, I don't have these credits, I don't have these points, I don't have these cards. Let's have a look, see who number 2 was. Number 2, Drew McIntyre. This was all on dummy accounts. So you'll see, those of you who know I play as Jim Barner in the game. Yeah, couldn't afford that. I think I went and spent out a little bit on a monster card. That's probably what I did next. So 15k for a monster single. So there you can see the prices, and it does match. If we just go down, you'll see the price of a SummerSlam single does match what's in the game at the moment. So hopefully these prices will be what you will see in TBG rewards. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, it was on a dummy account with me playing as BadLadDad on an iPad that they retained in their building. So I don't have these cards. I didn't actually have these credits as such. It was all on a dummy account. So no need to come in and say, Big Jim, you're going to rule the world, because I'm not. I'm really not. Right, come on, open this monster pack, Big Jim. Let's have a look, see what we've got. And we've got Braun Strowman, one of Ninja's favourites, right there. Now then, scrolling down, you can see below SummerSlam 17, we've got our new tiers. And I was so keen to get into Titan. Bear in mind, I did this right at the start of my testing period, so there was no images in there whatsoever. I could perhaps have thought about that. And basically, I'm going to leave it to you guys to slow down, pause, whatever it is you want to do. If you see some names that you like the look of, Ninja, don't be afraid to shout them out, because as usual, I'm just talking loads and loads and loads. But yeah, I went through in reversed order, because of course the order of the cards is Beast, Monster, and Titan. So it's these Titans that are the big hitters. Monsters, the middle ground, and then the Beasts are the so-say weaker cards, but they're not going to be the weaker cards when we first get them, are they?
Oh,
what you spotted?
I just noticed the star on people you have. Is that what those blue stars are?
Indeed. Now that's a nice point that Ninja's raised there.
That's 2.
He's got it. He's a smart kid.
I'm smart.
He's a smart kid. Big Jim's kid is a smart kid. One blue star on a card, as you'll see, you can actually see the faces there of those people. It does indeed mean you've got that card. And as you can see, there's a little ranking there, a little 88-point ranking. 2 blue stars means you've got the pro version. And that's basically going to give you a little player rating, a little blue star player rating that is marking your catalogue. It's going to show people, just how many cards you've got, and perhaps not an individual number of cards, but it's basically going to show a ranking of your catalogue's worth. So that's quite a nice little touch, that. You can see whether someone's a serious player. Certainly going to come in useful if you're chopping and changing teams all the time, either as a team owner or as someone who just likes to have a different scene now and again. it kind of adds to your CV, adds to your kudos as a player, assuming you are a player and you're doing what you need to do to succeed. Anyway, here we go. Look, as you can see, 500k credits. I didn't spend them all. I only had a couple of hours and I had interviews and things to do, but here we go. So starting off, we're having a look at a Male Beast pack.
I don't think these will be the actual credits because the WrestleMania SummerSlam is 5,500.
We just don't know. At this stage, we don't know. That's one thing that was still being finalised. So as you can see straight away,
beast?
it was a beast.
Beast.
There's another beast.
Grandmaster League.
Now, and
That's his
he's
first
one of the
card,
new characters.
WrestleMania.
And there's a few old familiar faces and some familiar cards.
Right,
So as you can see, purple for the beasts and Grand Metallique is a new entry.
So I think I can tell the Ultimate WrestleMania and SummerSlam card back thingies from 4. I think I've got Beast.
Female Beast pack. Now you can see what you get in a female Beast pack. I basically started by opening one of each.
That's WrestleMania.
And also,
Beast.
try and get used to what these card backs look like. This is your chance to familiarise yourself.
And that's the Ultimate. Yes.
Oh, look at that. He's straight in. He's straight in. No messing around. And now the big one. The Male Monster pack. This is the chance of a Titan. Can you get a Titan from this big gym? I don't know. I do actually remember. I do know.
Oh, that's green.
But
It
you can
must be
tell.
monster.
So there you
this
go.
one.
Rich Swan.
Oh, that looks new. Is that a Titan in the bottom?
Oh,
right?
wait for it.
SummerSlam,
Tyler
WrestleMania.
Bates. Johnny Chanar. And
Bobby Heenan.
it was a Titan, but it was a support card.
Because you'd
It's a
always
Bobby
got the
Heenan.
Monster Superstar.
Now, again, for those of you, if you've not seen video number 2, which is my top 5 things to look forward to, number 5 is the graphics. I'll let you shout out some names if you get excited. Those of you who saw it,
Stick.
I had number 5 is the graphics, which included
Andre
the support cards like the ladders and the kendo sticks, which have got some fantastic little animations that go with them.
That's a good pack.
It's not a bad pack, is it? It's not a bad
You
pack.
didn't get a Titan, but you got a monster and a beast.
Yep. Right, scroll down, my friend.
Now
Let's
then,
get
my
stuck
friend,
into some more.
Have I given you a good customer service?
Another Male Monster card. Some South Park lines coming out now. Here we go. Kendo stick. I actually would be happy to pull the
They're
kendo
monsters.
stick because
Hey,
oh, you need to go and see it. I did actually put the footage of it in action in last night's video.
I watched.
You watched it, well done. So I've got one view. And thank you to YouTube for demonetising every single thing I've put up from this trip to Seattle. Thanks so much. It makes it all worthwhile to travel for nearly 10,000 miles on a round trip just to have everything
over
you've
10
done
hours.
demonetised. Thanks for that, YouTube. Thank you.
Are you going for a
Right,
beast or
Male Beast.
or a-
Of course, what may happen here, what I've just basically done is put all the pack opening clips together without going through it, because I wanted to retain some sort of element of surprise for myself. But there may be bits where obviously people started talking to me while I was doing this. So it just may be that we stare at the pack for a little while. But also, what I might have done is just frozen it there on the pack for a bit so you can see what's in it. Do you want to read out what's in a female beast? What? Too slow! Gotta be quick in this game,
No,
Ninja!
Monster Titan, support Monster Titan, enhancement Monster Titan, Super Stars, WrestleMania 33 to Beast, BAM!
Got that? Because that's what you get. So that's what I was doing there. I was just slowing down so you could see exactly what you get in a pack.
So you could get a female beast, couldn't you?
You can. I did hear one of the guys saying, oh, I've got a female there. Randall.
Well, earlier you got Alexa
Charlotte.
SummerSlam.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, so look, you got Charlotte, female.
I did. I
With its
said
two
Charlotte.
superstars, WrestleMania to Beast.
Another male monster. I'm glad to see I was going in for the big packs.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have little
Shinsuke Nakamura, 2 SummerSlams and 2
try.
monsters.
There you go. See, he's got it sussed now. He knows the code. He knows the key.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
look at that.
I think I know Titan.
It's a bit disappointing if your 2 monsters are a support and an enhancement.
Although you did get Shinsuke.
Very true. Very true. Right, what have I gone for again? Yet another monster. That's what I want to see.
Good stuff.
See the biggies.
Boom.
And we have, from this, eventually, press the button. Come on, Big Jim, don't tease
push
us.
it.
What was it doing?
It's a monster.
Rich Swan, it is. It's a monster
Ooh,
special. Aiden English, Charisma, and Le Table.
John Cena.
Le Table.
Le Table. Ooh, yeah.
Right, another monster pack.
Titan. Titan.
I quite like these designs. I have to say
they're good designs.
They're very different. They're very different. The card backs are a bit. You don't really want to be looking at the card backs when you Baron Corbin when you've got a hangover. 'Cause you might be squinting a bit. But certainly the cards themselves.
I got a Titan. Oh, it's a SummerSlam.
Yeah, certainly the cards themselves are.
It's a rare.
Pretty special. Right, here we go. Another Mail Monster. We're going in.
Come on, surely you're due a Titan. Come on.
This is actually. Oh yeah, Macho Man. Oh yeah, Zack Ryder. It is, I have to say, pretty typical. And at the bottom, it's a SummerSlam. It's very typical of my pack luck. I have to say that my pack luck in playing the normal game, it seems to take me ages, and my pull luck, which always seems to be fairly low, despite the fact I get all the event cards.
Although in SummerSlam too.
Oh, SummerSlam actually. I did when we did the Team Battleground bulk buy. We had like 50 odd points, which we'd saved up for months.
Oh, briefcase!
It's an HX Stars briefcase.
There's a monster card too. Is it? I'm the Station Oh, Adam Cole. That's
Adam
new.
Cole. He's one of the newbies.
Newbie.
I don't know if I went back in. No, I didn't go back into it. Okay, you'll have to freeze the screen on that one as well. Have to freeze the screen on Adam Cole. So it's nice to see that we've actually got some more people being added to the roster. As the guys said to me out there, Kalisto. There's about 250 new cards. So Circuit Wind, John Cena, and Grand Metalik. We've seen two of his cards now, haven't we?
If you got a Titan, that would have been pretty much.
No, actually, that was a pro, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's your second one.
Well,
if you got a Titan instead of a monster, that would have been pretty much the perfect pack.
Yeah.
Because you got two beasts.
I hadn't even bothered at this stage checking to see what they'd already put in my deck for me. There was like a couple of powered up cards, but there weren't too many.
Titan.
Which I guess was good because it meant you weren't.
There's no more monsters.
Alistair Black, the man from he's Dutch, isn't he? Alistair Black.
I don't know.
I think he's from Holland originally, certainly.
I know.
Rhino and Elias minus guitar. And there we go. Look, I just love that design. We've actually changed our own designs for season 4 are based on the gear wheel colour and the orange text colour there, which you can do quite easily in Photoshop or even in Paint, where if you just pull one of these images over, you can just get the little dropper icon, click on it, and it'll give you the 6-digit code that gives you the correct colour. If you're into colour schemes and that type of thing. Miss Elizabeth. Triple her.
I think you got 2 beasts again, yeah? What is up with you and getting 2 beasts in these packs?
I mean, the packs aren't too bad.
That's quite lucky.
They're not too bad.
Because it is WrestleMania 33 to Beast. I think I know what I want.
Indeed.
It's can see at the bottom.
Monster.
Why am I pointing? You can't see. I'm like my mom.
You do like a good point at the screen, don't you? You do like a good point at the screen. Right, how much were we... look, Macho, that's a pro.
A pro.
A pro.
Come on.
Fandumbo. Pump it up. You've got to keep moving. Pump it up. That's Kevin Owens' card. I don't actually know why they've got Kevin Owens on that card. Surely he hasn't retired yet. Right, come on. Let's see what else we get. Broccoli.
Ooh,
Rowdy Roddy Piper. That's a good point.
Yeah, I think his last card.
There's some legends we've seen. Macho Man and Rowdy Roddy Piper and a few others dotted about. It's nice that they've not just gone for present day WWE stars. They have still included a few legends, Hall of Famers, etc. So you don't just have to get those packs that have got the Hall of Fame brand on them. You do get the chance to pick up some of these legends just in the standard decks. Better Toughness. Mustafa Ali's another newbie.
That's a new one, isn't it?
I think that's our third, isn't it? It's our third newbie.
Yeah, Grand Metalik, Adam Cole, Mustafa Ali.
New kid on the block.
New kid on the block.
And Big Jim's still going.
Yeah.
Still going. I think there was a pause at one stage at around 278k or something where I'd picked up. It's another newbie. Another newbie.
Yeah.
Where I'd picked up about 10k from some rewards somewhere, so it just boosted the funds again a little bit. But that's not that important because it was all imaginary. What is important is seeing these images of these new cards.
Why didn't you open the pack at that
I don't know. That would have been cool. But it didn't happen.
It was like...
Things like that. That's what happens in life. You go, you know what's going to happen here? Right, here we go.
Titan.
Monster. Charlotte.
There's a Titan.
There's a Titan.
Don't be a superstar. Don't
It's a
be
female
superstar.
pack. It's a female pack. And it's Lana. It's a female pack. And totally a female pack. So, The Miz. Bringing up an awesome rear guard. Yeah, I'm definitely...
That's a good
There's
pack
one
again.
interesting
Females and beasts.
thing that Cat Daddy told us was that when it comes to the female cards, generally they get accepted pretty quickly by the WWE, and it seems to be the male stars where they have problems getting the images through.
Oh,
Jeff Hardy, that's going to please Zim from Team BLD. He's a big Jeff Hardy fan.
Titan is a
TJ
support or
Perkins.
enhancement. There you go.
Yeah, power. Oh, steady. You've been drinking.
AJ.
You left the booze, son. Left the booze.
Whoa, where are the booth? Well,
Right.
I can at least read the
Female
card back.
beasts. Going in for some female beasts. No comments, please. No comments in the comments about female beasts.
Oh my god, it's a monster.
Jimmy Hart.
No, wait.
Jose.
Oh, Mickey James.
And Mickey James. I've done quite well with picking Mickey James cards up in the existing game. I've had her as a pro.
SummerSlam 17.
Yeah.
Beast Tape.
That's one thing I'm lacking,
Ultimate
and
Beast
I hope you've been
Tamina.
listening when I've said about your female cards, people. Don't forget this new elimination chamber.
Yes.
You need 10 female cards, not just the 4 that you've been using in Row to Glory. Have you gone?
Thank God I watch.
Have you had enough?
Thank God I watch videos sometimes.
And so you're going to need 10 strong females, not
It's
just
the
the
beast.
4. Now, of course, it's just my luck. I think like the day before we flew over to Seattle, I burned off a Sasha Banks of WrestleMania Pro. I burned off a Naomi single, and of course she's turned out to be the single WrestleMania card in the very last team Ring Dommy Dim Dom
It's
before we
Becky.
hit season 4. Now Becky was the SummerSlam.
Oh.
I said WrestleMania, a WrestleMania, a WrestleMania. Yes, it's all right. For once, I wasn't having a dad moment. I was being on top of my game. I know what I'm talking about for once. Right, excuse me. Bit more female beasts in action.
Ooh.
I think one of the it's where you've got to decide if you've got a few credits. Do you go whole hog? Do you go in and just buy the biggest pack possible?
Ooh.
Maurice, who of course is with Charles. Another pump it up. Jimmy Uso and Power.
What were you saying about Maurice?
Maurice is pregnant.
Yes.
There's going to be a mini Miz, a mini Miz running around.
Miz.
I think he'll probably find life isn't so awesome for a few weeks. Be lacking a bit of sleep and need to change a few nappies.
Pro.
That's what you have to do. Right, when you're building the Miz
My
clan
Lex is a pro.
or any clan. And a stop sign. Apparently the stop sign animation's
Lex is a pro.
quite good as well, but I didn't get a chance to see that one. All right, back to the
here we go,
monsters.
the monsters.
This is the big stuff. Can't keep my hands away from the big stuff. Got to get the big stuff.
Titan.
So I'm very surprised. I didn't actually
Oh.
pull a Cedric. I can't. No, there, is,
Spoiling it for everyone.
there has been an account card. No, I'm saying up to now, I haven't pulled a Cedric. I may well have done. I don't know
I think
because
I got WrestleMania.
a lot of the
We're focusing on the big stuff.
undercards I wasn't really paying much attention
Monster.
to.
Triple H.
The Miz
Miz
again,
Pro.
that was a pro, wasn't it? And what are the Baldy Gang? Because I was, don't forget, I was concentrating on trying to do this, plus talking to the guys about what was coming up in the game. Because you're doing an awful lot of things at once. Trying to find out, doing that as well. Trying to find out the information for you good people. Pete Dunne, bit of British strong style, come
Next
on.
pack, even though it's already
Come on.
filmed. Buddy luck.
I was actually bringing some British strong style to Seattle, wearing the tee as I was interviewing Mr. Cat Daddy,
Cesaro, that's good.
and also Adam Plotkin, who's the lead producer
Oh my
in
God.
WWE SuperCard.
Buddy luck.
And there we go.
Buddy luck.
You stay cool. Love it.
No, we're still doing.
Love it. Yeah, don't go. That wasn't the ending. For those of you who've not seen our
What
videos before, you'll be like, what was that all about?
are they doing?
That's just like kind of how I normally end the video.
Idiots.
So they'll be saying that anyway.
Oh my God, bro!
It's a Drew McIntyre Pro Diddle.
Two in a
Lana.
row. What?
And Seth Rollins.
What?
You like that one, did you? You like that one?
Oh my God.
Still going. Do you know it's actually difficult spending all these credits? If you bear in mind, we had 2 hours to do our filming. Now I spent about 40 minutes of that, sorting out the interviews with the guys. So that brought me down to about an hour and 20 minutes. Now going through this, I think this footage, John Cena, I think this footage of just the pack openings lasts for about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think it says 30 minutes.
Bearing in mind I was trying to get some gameplay in as well with all the new game modes and everything else that was going on. I think I'd have struggled to have spent pumping up Kevin Owens. I've seen that for enough.
Oh,
Bobby Roode.
Glorious.
And Elias again. Still looking for his guitar. Still lost that guitar.
Where is my guitar?
Right. Male Monster. It's got to be done.
Where is my guitar?
I think we've got about 50k to go, people, here. I think there's about 50k left. Let's see what else we get.
Monster. Zack Ryder.
I was really hoping for something like big and juicy card, like obviously I'm talking about a Titan. No, not a female. My son knows me too well. I wasn't talking about a big juicy female. No, I was talking about like one of the big hitters. So like getting a Brock Lesnar Titan or an Undertaker Titan. A Triple H Titan, one of those that you know is going to be one of the big cards.
Drew McIntyre must have a good card, seeing as he's NXT champion.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to be up there.
And of course, a previous wrestler
in the rankings.
Intercontinental champion.
We did ask if they'd got a list of all the people in these various tiers ranked in order that they could give to us. They've got pretty much a flat no on that one. It was like, well, no, you're going to have to work that out for yourselves. I can't blame them. Can't blame them for that. Right, here we go.
Oh,
Batista!
That's one of his first cards for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And he was a young Batista, an undefeated Batista, by the looks of it. WWE Universe still there, doing their thing after all this time. Right, what are we up to? 3:06, yeah? The countdown is real, people. The countdown is real. And of course, it's bringing us to the countdown for the big launch itself.
Monster. Triple H.
Trash can. Bobby Roode again, another pro. Shinsuke.
Glorious pro.
Right, I hope we stick with the monsters.
Come on, Titan.
Just stick with the monsters at the end. Don't break ranks now, Big Jim. Stick with the monsters.
Titan.
We have Baron Corbin.
No.
Was that a pro?
Oh,
was
yeah,
a pro,
that's
wasn't
a
it?
pro. That's a pro.
Alicia
Fox.
Fox.
The pros. That's actually better.
And a ham bush.
Hambush.
Yeah, bush of ham. Like a basket o' napkins.
Basket o'
A bush o' ham. Right, come on. Here we go. We're nearing the end. There you go. It's another ham bush. Charlotte, that's a pro. Nikki Bella. Batista, that's a pro. There's pros dropping.
Charlotte
left, right, and centre.
From male
if only this was real. If only these were nestling in my collection right now. As a 15th, Kevin Owens, Brian Kendrick, Jey Uso. Toughness.
He's like, shh, my card's bad. Ignore me.
We're not injured. And we're about there. I think we're about there. Come on, we need a Titan pull. We need a Titan pull to finish with. Come on, not Kevin Owens again. Not a charisma again.
It's a Titan.
It's a Titan lurking. Lurking in the bowels.
Yeah, I think you know.
That's probably why I'm pausing. Carmela.
Oh, check cable.
Head cable.
Ready?
It's a Titan. It's a Titan. You know, it's nice to pull a Titan. It may not be the best in the world. It may not be the strongest in the world. It may not be the most charismatic in the world. It may not be the fastest, the toughest. Whatever. Oh. But there's more hope. More hope. But it's sadly dropped. Now, is there any more? Or is that it? Are we done? We could be done. That could be it.
No, don't be it.
No, there's maybe one more. We've got one more in us.
Wait.
I think this could be it.
Please.
This could be it, peeps.
One more.
We've reached the final countdown. Right, come on.
Oh my God,
there is a Titan.
Right, don't be a superstar.
We have a Titan.
Yes.
Eric Young.
Oh.
Come on.
At first I thought, because the tattoos, it was Alistair Black Pro.
I got a bit excited, I have to say.
That's why I went,
I gave the old,
yeah.
I kind of said his name in a sort of, I was pleased with that kind of way. But then, actually, had to admit, perhaps it wasn't the best. So, I forgot. I did say I did get a little cash boost. So, Cedric. There was Cedric WrestleMania.
Cedric.
Right, here we go. Here we go. Rusev. Looking as handsome as ever. Male Monster. I'm sure it was down to the 260s, so I'm sure there's perhaps this pack and one more. This could be it. And that was Taker with his wind problem. And then finally we're up to... Oh, this must be it, surely. Right, make it good. Let's sign off with a big one.
Oh, there is a
Paul
Don't be a superstar.
Heyman.
Yes, yes.
Come on.
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy's a good one.
And a Beast Boy.
Matt Hardy is a good one.
Surely you're going to end there.
I wouldn't turn my nose up at Hardy Boy, I have to say. Get him in the deck. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. We're still going. We're still going. We're still going. Come on.
It's a monster. What do you do that for? Becky Lynch. Oh, wait, no, it's a monster.
Rowdy Roddy.
That's pro.
Yeah, that is a pro. I don't know why I did a monster. I probably wasn't thinking straight. I might probably even tapped the wrong card. Right, here we go. Still one more. God, it's
it's another monster.
about time for bed here. Come on.
Kylo
Kylo
Riley,
Riley.
that's
He's new. He's a newbie. Well, he's got a newbie in.
Becky.
Becky Lynch. That's quite a nice looking card, that one.
Let's go.
It's quite a nice looking card. Right, 251. Well, you've definitely seen 250k's worth of pack opening here.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, without question, it's been happening.
Oh, there is a Titan.
The 250k hype is real.
It's a Titan Superstar.
And we're going to end
Surely
with...
this is the last one.
Take... He is possibly the BLD HQ big man of all time.
No.
Is that it? Are we done? That must be done. That's us done. So there we have it, people. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you managed to take in all those images that have gone flashing by your nose. Have I done another one? No, I didn't do another one. I didn't. I was sensible there. Quit when you're winning. You got to quit when you're winning. Yeah, as I say, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed all those images. There's a lot of new images in there. There was, what, 5 new peeps we saw involved in there. There's some. Oh, look, there you can see. I had the sense.
Ooh, interesting.
I had the sense to pull up the card so you can see some of those stats. Look at that. Taken. You can see the Titan cards there in the deck.
So he's obviously the best one out of the ones you pulled.
Yes, indeed. So there we have it. That's video number 3 from our trip to Cat Daddy HQ out in Kirkland, Washington. So thank you once again to 2K, to Cat Daddy, to WWE SuperCard. Most important of all, thank you to you guys for all your support, because your support is what got me on that plane in the first place and got me out there. So I hope you feel I've done you some justice in bringing you the videos that I have. And now, it's all about tomorrow. It's the big one, peeps. It's the launch of WWE SuperCard Season 4. We can't wait. The hype is real. Until we see you tomorrow, you stay cool.